Kenny Hardaway, Southern T. I'm having technicals right now. I'm gonna be here for a good time now. Long this morning, Skinny Hardaway, Southern T. Back with y'all forgive me if my service a little bad. I'm on the move this morning. But I had to come in here and I had to drop in and talk to y'all about this Josh Taylor, Jack Caterall situation. This is coming directly from Josh Taylor. You know what I mean? No fabrication, no loof, no nothing like that. Was good, DS. My brother Just Do was good. Appreciate y'all good folks sliding through this joint. You know what I mean? This coming straight out. This coming straight out the mouth of Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is coming off his last fight. Versus Jack Caterall, in which Josh Taylor didn't look too hot. A lot of people feel like Josh Taylor lost the fight. You know what I mean? I feel like Josh Taylor lost the fight. After that, the WBA, the WBA had called Josh Taylor's mandatory for Alberto Pulido, and Josh Taylor decided to relinquish the belt, and now a tournament is being now a fight is being held from Puliev and Akhmadov for Josh Taylor's vacant WBA belt. Also, the WBC has stripped Josh Taylor, or Josh Taylor vacated his WBC belt. You know what I mean? As well, type deal. Now, originally we thought that Josh Taylor was vacating these belts because Josh Taylor wanted to move up to 7-pound division, but then Josh Taylor came out and said actually he's going to stay at 140 and he's going to rematch Jack Caterall. He said the only reason I'm staying at 140 is to rematch Jack Caterall, and that struck up a question. That struck up a rise to me, like, why would you vacate the belts? You know what I mean? To fight Jack Caterall again. Why not just defend your belts and then you can fight him again? You know what I mean? On the back end. But now Josh Taylor is saying that Jack Caterall won't respond back to his fight offer. So Josh Taylor is saying that now there is a fight offer on the table for Jack Caterall and Josh Taylor, but Jack Caterall is the one who's slow stepping and half stepping about making that fight happen. So now what Josh Taylor is saying is that he wants to fight Jack Caterall, and Jack Caterall is acting as if he's not interested by not responding completely. You know what I mean? How true this is, I don't know. This coming straight from Josh Taylor, but you know what? I kind of got a theory. You know what I mean? I want to run my theory by y'all right now. Two things. The first thing is I think Josh Taylor is being real, confusing, like real, for lack of a better word, he been real messy. About who he want to fight next, which direction he want to go, which belts he want to keep. I believe that he's doing that because there's a bigger issue at hand. I believe the reason that Jack Caterall is not responding to Josh Taylor as well, too, it may have something to do with the latter. It may have something to do with the MTK and Pro Bellum, situation. Maybe Pro Bellum is trying to keep their hands off of Josh Taylor and off of that Josh Taylor situation until everything, comes clean with, MTK Global and these old fighters, which would include Josh Taylor as one of the old MT Global fighters. Me personally, I feel like the reason that the WBA, stripped Josh Taylor so quick, or the WBC decided to strip Josh Taylor so quick, but they said that he let the belts go. I think that was a nice way of them, stripping him, because he has a lot of deep rooted other things going on that really haven't hit the surface yet. Like it's a list of about 600 to 1,100 people, who have been identified to be rumored to be associated with Callahan. They haven't released the names on this list, you know what I mean? But Josh Taylor is rumored to be one of the names on this list. So I think it's more so these sanctioning bodies trying to clear their names of anybody that has anything to do with Callahan. I think that's why it look real funny right now. You got people, dropping belts left and right. I believe that's why Jack Caterall really ain't hit back at Josh Taylor yet right now, because he could be being he could be being advised by Probellum, who is also under, investigation for the Callahan thing. Not saying that they are involved or aren't involved. It's widespread belief that Probellum and MTK Global are the same thing. Bob Arum actually came out and said that MTK Global and Probellum, are the same thing, which Probellum denies, you know, strongly. Probellum denies it strongly, but the rumor is, and Bob Arum said that Probellum and MTK Global is the same thing. What's good, AB? Appreciate you sliding through this, Jack. So I'm just under the belief right now that people are kind of staying away from Josh Taylor right now because there's a lot going on with Josh Taylor that a lot of uncertainty going on with Josh Taylor right now. As far as this Jack responding to Josh Taylor, let's just say that it is true and Josh Taylor it isn't lying. You know what I mean? Which I believe Josh Taylor, and I believe the reason that Jack isn't responding isn't because Jack is afraid of Josh Taylor. You know what I mean? I believe more so Jack isn't responding because maybe he's been advised by his people, advised by Probellum, that maybe this wouldn't be the best move for you to make, especially with everything that's going on surrounding Josh Taylor, MTK, and all those other things right now. But Josh Taylor said that if Jack Caterall was not to take this offer that he just gave him, this most recent offer, he said that he wouldn't mind fighting Jack Caterall again, but he would have to fight Jack Caterall at a different weight class and not 140. You know what I mean? So basically, Josh Taylor said he let go the WBC and the WBA belt to fight Jack Caterall because if he wasn't, if he had defended his belts, against Puyol or defended his the WBC mandatory, then he wouldn't have been able to fight Jack Caterall. You know what I mean? But at first he said he was moving up because he didn't want to fight Jack Caterall at all. But then it turned to, well, I'm not moving up because I want to fight Jack Caterall. And now it has turned to, well, Jack Caterall ain't responding. You know what I mean? So if I fight Jack Caterall, it won't be at 147. So now, it won't be at 140. So now we get to that. Again, I think it's a lot of fluff going on with Josh Taylor right now. I think Josh Taylor is involved with a lot of deep-rooted, deep-seated things that he can't really express to us right now. So I think that's why Josh Taylor is running around in these circles, everything like that. I guess we'll be waiting for Josh Taylor. I guess Taylor is involved in a lot of things, and I think that's why Josh Taylor is, running around in these circles like a chicken, with his head cut off, and it's hard to really put a finger on what move that he want to make. What's good, Big Tex? Appreciate you sliding through this. To get up out this gym here for a good time, not a long time. I'm about to head back to my side. Just want to come in and tell y'all that Josh Taylor has said that Jack Caterall, won't respond to his fight offer. So if he wants to fight, he needs to respond. I'm telling y'all, if this is true, I can maybe Jack Caterall has been advised not to do business with Josh Taylor because of his MTK involvement or rumor involvement to the MTK Global thing. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Jay Gibson. Appreciate you sliding through. Again, y'all, I'm here for a good time, not a long time with this EP. We want to drop in and let y'all know what was going on. Skin the Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but this the present. Let's have it rocking. And I'm out. Look, y'all make sure y'all check out my previous Southern Tees. I'll be dropping new Southern Tees as well this morning. I'm back on my grind. I'm back on the road. Really appreciate y'all, folks.